Hi, my name's PJ Lynch. I'm the author and illustrator of The Boy Who Fell Off the Mayflower. The first memory I have of creating art was drawing Native Americans. For some reason, I just got good at drawing these guys and doing the fringes, so they look just like the guys off the John Wayne movies, and also drawing them and the shininess of trains, like an engine. And once I found I could make the shiny thing, everyone said, "Oh wow, you're brilliant." And I just kept drawing and drawing and drawing. But I have a real vivid memory of that, and it must be from when I was like 3 or 4. So that's a long time ago. I'm very proud of the fact that I've managed to write a story at last. It has taken me so long, so many years. And it's not that I haven't been writing, I've been writing, but I've just thought, other people can do it so much better than me. And then finally, this story grabbed me so much, I thought, I'm gonna really stick with this until I've written it. And so simply the fact that I've written a story, now the story itself, a huge amount of work has gone into it, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I stuck with it and did all that research, and I've come up with something good. It could be anyone who's interested in history, or anyone who's interested in America, or even European history. So I think it has a very broad appeal. It will have to be somebody who is a good reader, or someone who has a patient reader that's going to read it to them. It's not an easy read, and it does go into the history, but I think it makes the whole history of the Pilgrims accessible, and so I think it's a very broad appeal for anybody who's interested in the American history or British history. The best advice I've ever been given to do with work would be to not read your reviews. I break that all the time. I don't go by that advice because I read them if they're good, and if they're even slightly bad, I don't go near them. But that's good advice, and I'm going to try and follow that with this book. Since I've been in New England promoting the book, I've met a huge number of descendants from John Howland, the boy who fell off the Mayflower. There are said to be 10 million descendants from John and his wife Elizabeth, and we've met a lot of them, and they've been lovely people, and they've come up and they said, "That was my great 9 times granddad." And that's very touching to feel that you've done a book of historical fact fiction, which and the family members are still around, and they still feel that connection with this man from so long ago. I suppose I'd started out with lots of Irish stories, and some of them did really well, but I think my breakthrough book was when I did The Christmas Miracle of Jonathan Toomey, and it did incredibly well in America, and I suppose to promote it, and I've been coming back to America, and I've been learning other stories, and I've been meeting American authors and hanging out over here, and I suppose I've continued to do other kind of books. I've done lots I did a book of English history, and I've just done a book of Irish short stories. So I continue to do lots of different ones. Maybe the American ones are the only ones you see over here. Can I tell you something about The Christmas Miracle? When Susan Wojciechowski wrote it, she intended it to be a European story. She didn't set it in America. But when I got it, I just thought it's got America just seeping out of it. So I set it in America. So that's an interesting one. Not many people know that.